such an asshole.
So there is much concern that Captain Marvel 2, it's called The Marvels. This is coming out in November. This will be, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but they have this genre of movies. It's a new genre of movies called superhero movies. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere. Maybe radical new original idea. And they're kind of concerned it ain't going to make the $250 million budget, and I don't believe that includes marketing costs. $250 million for a movie. Billion with a B. I remember the days when that was real money. Disney is afraid that they're going to lose money. And I don't know how. I mean, it's such an original idea. Sit down. Okay, not only is it a superhero movie, which is completely novel unto itself, they're going to have a bunch of girl bosses as leads. Oh, not just 1, 3. And yes, we got to order. The chair industry must be booming right now with all the sitting down my audience has to do. We've broken 1 billion chairs. And not only is it women, but they're women of color. You can't even wrap your mind around how original these people are. So apparently, despite all this originality and these new ideas and radical thinking, Disney is, can you imagine Disney losing money on a movie? And so I'm an economist. Trust me, I'm an economist. And to help Disney, to help you guys, and to help the careers of the people, I only know Brie Larson just because she was in the news before. What I think Brie Larson can do, solution, just like that, very simple solution, just like, okay, we gave you your tetanus shot. You ain't getting tetanus for 10 years. Problem solved. Brie, I think you should go on the internet and talk about white males some more. Okay, why don't you give us the opinion about how, say anything about white males, lead into it. Just as long as you talk about white males and you don't need their opinion and how they should have played a role. You should talk more about white. And Disney, while you're at it, I had to look at I didn't know this was headed up by strong, independent women of color. You should lead more into that. You should remind people in your advertising, which surprisingly you haven't spent any money on marketing this film. You should let everyone in America and the world know that it has, write this down, strong, independent women who don't need no. You haven't told people enough yet that they got strong, independent women who don't need no. You should, as long as Brie opens her yap, and talk a lot, Brie, talk a lot. You should talk hours about white men and what we ought to do and what we ought to think and how. You should do that. That'll help boost sales. And then Disney, come on, man. It's what? 14 days out, 15 with Halloween. 15 days out. You got 2 weeks. 2 weeks till the movie. Let's get the advertising. Guys, did you know there's a Latinx? There's a Latinx girl in this show. I guess she's actually the only good actress in this whole thing. And there's a black woman in it too. I wonder if there'll be any zany zingers. Oh my goodness, she said something sassy about men. Well, are you going to fight the patriarchy? You should tell them you're fighting the patriarchy in this movie too. Sassy. No one's ever done that before, and it totally won't offend people who are sick and tired of being accused of, what was it, patriarchy or discrimination and all that. You should Disney. Man, I'm giving you guys pearls. This is gonna get you out of your financial doldrums today. You should blame your audience for being racist or sexist, any phobe, spin the wheel. This week we accuse our audience of being racist. This week we accuse them of homophobia. This week we accused them of whatever. You guys are really good at it. You'll figure out something. And then you guys won't lose money on this movie. See, you only did a little bit. You didn't do enough. You got to do a critical mass a critical mass to achieve the content to have this work. I think Disney, you should look, you spend $250 million on filming this thing. You should spend $250 million on marketing it on the merits of the check boxes that it checks off. No super chats. There ain't no one going to see that. Ain't no It is. Thank you, Wista. I think it's brilliant. I don't know how it can look. Don't you all want Disney and Brie Larson to succeed? I sure want them to succeed. Why, they've been telling me nothing about how great I am and what a wonderful person I am for the past 10 years. Go out there, Brie. Open your mouth. Open your stupid. What are you even 30? Is Brie even 30? Brie Larson, is she even 30? She's 34. Okay, sweetheart. Why don't you go open your mouth a little bit more? Go be Socrates. You go tell us everything. All right. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.